tryna be like nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. Cause I'm having too much fun tryna be myself. No, I'm not the type of chick that like to follow trends. I got a small circle, no, don't need a lot of friends. You know I gotta get this money cause I like to spend. I see you haters watching, so I just give you a grin.
How you guys doing? It's your girl, I'm Dom. I'm back with the cake. Coming back through with the cake. Hey, coming back through with the cake. Listen, y'all, I keep telling y'all I'm real silly, but like, y'all don't be believing me. Like, I'm real silly. I like to play around, like to be silly. I just like to have a good time. I'm actually just wanting to talk about what I said I was going to talk about in my last video, which was Dababy. So basically, with Dababy, you know, they was calling themselves like fake play canceling him or whatever for, you know, his comments that he made. You know, he did come out later and apologize. But the bigger issue that I really want to discuss really is homosexuality, the LGBTQ community, and all of those things. Because I feel like the moment you say anything about anyone that is in that community, it's like they start talking that, when we know cancel culture is not a real thing, but they start talking that, oh, we're going to cancel this person, we're going to do that, we're going to do this. It's just like, I'm confused. It's like, first, they don't want to be singled out. And when I say they, I'm talking about the LGBTQ community and people that are in that group. First, it's like, oh, don't single us out. You know, we want to be treated like everyone else. But then it's like, as soon as we say something about you, it's just like, oh, let's shut everything down. So you are special. I'm confused. It's like either you're special or you're not special. That's what's confusing to me. It's like people talk about heterosexual people in the media 24/7. You don't hear anybody calling them heterophobes. Like, I'm just getting confused as to why it's always you say anything about somebody in that community and now you're a homophobe. But if you talk about somebody that's straight, you're not a heterophobe. I just want the same rules to apply. I just need the same rules to apply to every area of life. If you're gay, I need those rules to apply. If you're queer, I need those rules to apply. If you're trans, I need those rules to apply. If you're straight, I need those rules to apply. If you're polyamorous, whatever it is that you want to call yourself this week, I'll just want the same rules to apply to you. Now, I know I'm probably asking for a lot, considering the fact that we as African Americans still don't have the same rights as every other human on earth. But I'm just saying, this whole LGBTQ community, the whole gay thing, if you will, it's becoming too much. It's becoming too much. It's like all the time someone can't say something about this. Everyone's hypersensitive. I'm over it. If we really truly have freedom of speech, I want to be able to say whatever the hell I want to say. I want to be able to have my own opinion, because my opinion may not be yours. That's the whole objective of us being human beings. We're supposed to all bring something different to the party or to the table. So what I'm confused about is why it's like they want everybody to think the same. As soon as you don't think like this, oh, now you're this way, cancel this person. The hell is going on here? I'm so confused. That's really all I wanted to talk about, was why is it that we can't say whatever we want when it's in regards to the LGBTQ community, but we can say whatever we want about anything else? I want to know why that is taboo for conversation. It's not taboo with the actions and everything they're putting in front of us, such as they're adding into the TV shows, into our cartoons. That's not too much then, but it's too much now. Like, when they want to keep talking, I'm just getting confused with it. It's just frustrating. It's like, what can you say anymore? Seems like nothing. Seems like you can't say anything at this point. Like, at this point, you just got to stop talking. We got to start using facial expressions for everything. Because we don't have freedom of speech. Dababy was wrong. And I actually wanted to talk about Dababy real quick, because I was watching this Locks interview on the Breakfast Club. I'm going to leave the link for the video in my description. And towards the end of it, they were kind of discussing about what's wrong with the new artists that come out now and what's wrong with the industry. And he was saying, like, with Dababy saying the comments that he said when he was up there on stage. He doesn't have anybody behind him coaching him. They don't have the right management. People telling him like, hey, you shouldn't say this when you're here, or this is things that you don't say out loud, or they don't have any real coaches behind them, people guiding them through what it is that you're supposed to do. He was saying like just 3 or so years ago, Dababy was out here on the corners, selling drugs, like a street bull. So he's feeling like he's not going to naturally have the etiquette that you're supposed to have when you're dealing with the media, you're dealing with fans, when you're dealing with TV in general. So because of that, that's why these things transpired. And I actually think that makes a lot of sense, because a lot of these new artists are not getting the proper rollout. They're not getting the proper etiquette. They're not getting the proper teachings before they're being put in front of everyone, and they're just being told they're supposed to just know what to do, and it just doesn't work like that, especially if you're being exposed to a world that you've never been in before. You're not going to always know exactly what to do. I'm not excusing Dababy at all, but I do understand what it was that Styles P was saying in the Locks interview on the Breakfast Club. Like I said, I'm going to leave a link at the description box at the end of it. So that's really all I wanted to talk about. I'm kind of done with the conversation of everyone being a homophobe. The moment that they speak their opinion or how they feel about something, that's annoying and that's frustrating. Let me know what you guys think about this situation, if you feel the same way. If you don't, leave a comment. Make sure you hit the notification bell, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.